Now, we are going to be doing 2G of the worksheet that Mr. Lim prepared for you on algebra. Now, when students see such questions, they freak out. They go, oh man, one side is a fraction, another side is a whole number. What do I do? What do I do? Chill, really. One way to think about it is every whole number can be expressed, or every integer for that matter, can be expressed as a fraction. How? Very simply, just by putting it over 1. Because 2 divided by 1 is 2. Now, can you see that you can do cross multiplication? Cross multiplication, once again, is when the bottom multiplies upwards and across. So 6 times 1 is just 6. And on the other side, 2 multiplied by 2x plus 1. Well, let's just leave it in brackets first. One step at a time. Then we can expand it by opening this. Don't forget to multiply every single term inside the parentheses. Now, we could move the 4x over to the left-hand side because, like we said before, we try to move the unknown or the variables over to the left-hand side and everything else over to the right-hand side. That's correct. There's nothing wrong with that. My personal preference, of course, is to keep the x positive. Alright? So I want to keep the x positive, and since it's already positive, I'm going to leave it there. Which means I have to get rid of the plus 2. Now, the plus 2, since this is 4x plus 2, when I move it over, the plus becomes minus. So, we're just going to get 6 minus 2 equals to 4x. 6 minus 2, I hope you know, is 4. And this is like saying $4 can buy me 4 Zappos. And so, if I were just to cancel, I get 1 equals to x, and therefore x equals to 1. Final answer. Okay. Once again, nothing special about this particular case, except for the simple fact that that was just initially an integer. An integer, just in case you've forgotten, is just a number that is not a fraction. Yes. And it can be negative. It can be 0. Okay. Any questions? I hope not. Alright? So it's just like treating it as a normal cross multiplication.